Hello everybody, my name is the N64 Dude, and welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. Last time we beat Rusty Bucket Bay with flying colors, and today we're going to continue our adventure throughout Gruntilda's lair. Now, as I said last part, we're at the end of the game. We only have one world left, and I'm pretty excited for it. The game tries to like sell the idea that this is like the hardest level in the game. I don't really think it is. It's definitely the biggest level in the game, and I'll explain how that is. And it can actually get pretty confusing if you don't know what you're doing. But first of all, we need to go on a damn side adventure to even unlock this level, so let's go over here. I do believe we have to come here. Oh, we might as well grab as many golden feathers as we can. Let's run up here and let's hit this switch. That'll raise the water and we can open up this door. Ow! Just jumped into the exploding enemy. Huh? Alrighty, and watch out for these. These will kill you. Oh. Ow. It will do a lot of damage. Alrighty. So welcome to the grand area. Oh man, such a beautiful place of the game. Alright, I'm like, there's a Gruntilda. Let's talk to Gruntilda, see what the hell she has to say about Gruntilda. Gruesome Gruntilda's favorite pastime is flying radio-controlled bats. That's not that bad. That actually sounds pretty cool. This poor guy named Greasy Grant was her first and only boyfriend. Okay? When she was younger, Grunty used to have a mad vulture as a pet. Oh, you poor dears, your energy's low. Let me feel it. Oh, wow! You know, I feel like Gruntilda did that a lot earlier in the Let's Play. But anyways, what we have to do in this area, we can't just jump right straight in. I do believe we showed off the portrait of the next world like very, very early on in the Let's Play. But we couldn't add anything to it. And that's because we had to activate it. And if we go right here, there's a switch that shows a little jiggy pedestal. And ta-da! And there's a Mumbo token right there. Alright, cool. And that's all the way near Treasure Trove Cove. Now, we could walk all the way over there. But there's one more, well, there's actually two more cauldrons in Gruntilda's lair. But there is a cauldron that we've activated that has not yet been linked, which I'm gonna show you how to link it right now. Now, hidden in the grass, you can see this little area right here. You walk into it, and look, there's a cauldron. And there it is. That cauldron's been there since I think like episode 2, episode 3-ish. But we finally have linked it up, and it takes us all the way into this room. Let's grab this golden feather right here since we're here. No, yeah, we literally need every single golden feather that we can grab. And look, we're right outside of Treasure Trove Cove. So awesome. We don't have to travel throughout the entire lair to go from TikTok Wood to and back. Alrighty. And look, there's another Gruntilda there. I think we've already talked to her, but I feel like we should just talk to her once again. Ugly Grunty's nickname was Hog Breath at witch school. Yeah, I do remember this stuff. I think we did talk to her. I also know that freshly birthed boils is her favorite smell. And the old hag's favorite color is gruesome green. I've got this skirt so when I'm thinner, it really makes me look a winner. Alright, Gruntilda. Anyways, let's place all of the Jiggies for the final level of Banjo-Kazooie. Alright, I'll meet you back at Click Clock Wood. Alrighty, we are back and we're about to enter Click Clock Wood. Now, I did say that this world is massive, and the reason why is there's 4 different sections of this world. And collectibles are spread out throughout each 4 sections. And this is probably gonna be the reason why this is gonna be like maybe 3 or 4 episodes long. Click Clock Wood is massive. But yeah, so the world is split into 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. And for this reason, I actually made a guide for each of the seasons. So it's gonna be for Click Clock Wood only. So I'm gonna put a little template on the side of the screen where the black bars are at, and I'm gonna give off information of the criteria that we have to meet before we even leave this season. So for spring, there's 20 notes that we have to collect. There's 2 Jiggies that aren't really necessary. Well, one of them isn't really required. You can get them in any season, but this is just my route. I'm gonna go off of my own route. So 2 Jiggies, and there's 2 Jinjos that we have to find and collect. And this is just for this season. Alright, so let's go. And dying in this world, Click Clock Wood isn't really hard, per se. It's just, it's so massive that it takes a long time to like progress in it. And when you die in Click Clock Wood, it is gut-wrenching. It is just demoralizing. The deaths are just so much hard-hitting than like the deaths in like, I don't know, Rusty Bucket Bay or Freeze's Peak. Anyways, but this is actually a really fun level. I like it. I love the music in this world. This world's music is phenomenal. Alright, let's come in here. There is a little flower seed thing that we have to fertilize. And the way we fertilize it is the same way we did it in Mad Monster's Mansion. We just poop out eggs, and there you go. Alright, let's run over here and let's grab these. Oh, and actually, the first things that I actually want to do... Actually, no, we can wait till later on. We'll do it later on. Alright, so let's run over here. What you want to do is once you get like all the collectibles on the ground in this first area, you want to climb the tree. The tree is going to be like the biggest point of interest in this entire world. Pretty much every season revolves around like you climbing the tree. Let's come over here. Actually, I think this I think it's actually called a bear trap. Has a golden feather. So we waste a golden feather to get a golden feather. I guess it's a net 0. Doesn't really matter. Let's come up here. I'm gonna waste a golden feather for that. Alrighty. What's over here? Nothing. Go to this weirdly floating area. Is there? Let me make sure. No, there isn't. Okay, cool. Alright, I had to take off my jacket because it was just really hot. But I've noticed that we've hit the 20 Jiggy mark for the spring. So the number, like the checklist should like indicate that we meet the criteria for spring and we don't have to worry about it, which is fine. Hello, I think this is Nabbit, right? Yeah, its name is Nabbit. Not Nabbit, but Nabbit. Alright, let's come over here because we'll get our first out of second Jiggy. Oh, actually, we want to come over here first. Now, this chicken egg is going to be very important for Click-Clock-Wood, so let's come up here. Break it! Bar me, Eerie! Mighty Eagle, need sleep now. Alright, cool. He's gonna be a big little plot device for later on. So cool thing about Click-Clock-Wood is that time progresses every time you go into a new season. Oh look, and there's the first of 2 Jinjos in spring. And if we come in here, got our first Jiggy. Alrighty. Now there's another Jiggy that we can get, but I'm actually it's probably gonna be like one of the last Jiggies that we're gonna grab. But we're pretty much done with spring, I think, and I hope. So let's head out and go to summer. And yeah, that's why Click-Clock-Wood sucks. Because there's a lot of things that will make you fall off the tree and you will take a massive amount of damage. Health is very hard to come by, and golden feathers are actually going to be your friend, especially for not summer, but definitely for fall. All right, so let's go start summer. And there's 2 little health, 2 little beehives if you need health, but I think we'll be fine. Alrighty, for summer, there's 16 notes. But we total out at 36. There's going to be 3 Jiggies to collect, and there's 1 yellow Jinjo to collect. And the yellow Jinjo is actually going to be hiding over here. I'll be careful with those bees. Eek, hungry animals like caterpillars. Yeah, I think there's 5 in the fall, or in the summer that we have to get. Alrighty, and there's 16 notes in the summer. Oh, we actually need to come over here. Get out of my way! Hello, Naughty. You look pretty strong. Can you move this boulder for me? Of course. And look, a mumble token and some couple notes that we can grab. Naughty's gonna come up there, but we can't actually get up there ourselves, which is fine. I don't think there's anything else over here. Oh, well, actually, the fall switch is right here. So we opened up the fall. let's run back and I guess start climbing on the tree. Alright, Mumbo token right here. I actually believe you just need 25 Mumbo tokens for for Click Clock Wood. So I think we're fine on the Mumbo tokens. We don't have to really risk ourselves getting Mumbo tokens. And look, there's a Jiggy right there. Oh. Climbing like a pro. Look at that, platforming at its finest. Oh, we got some notes over here. So we just need 8 more notes. Now, I think there's only like a 1-up in this house at the moment. So we don't really have to risk our lives. I don't think there's anything on the roof. I could be completely wrong, actually. Let me check. Yeah, there isn't on the roof, which is fine. Let's come over here just to make sure I didn't miss any notes. Oh, actually, yeah, we did miss something. But we can actually head into this little beehive right here. Or wasp's nest. I guess it's more of a wasp's nest than a beehive. Bzzz, the honey bear. He's after Grunty's golden honey piece. Sting him, Zubas. Or Zubas. Yeah, all you do is just Wonder Wing and you'll be completely fine. He's beating us. Oh well, we were getting bored of guarding the honey piece anyways, which is fine, I guess. Alright, there's nothing else in here, so let's come. Now there's one more Jiggy, I believe. I'm trying to remember. Man, it's just so easy to forget or lose track of TikTok Wood. I keep saying TikTok. I keep thinking of Mario 64 TikTok clock. But Click Clock Wood. Okay, I think I know where the next notes are at. There's a golden feather right there, which I want to grab. Golden feathers are actually going to be very important in the fall, so make sure you have a lot of them. Alright. Oh, and I fell. Great. Oh my god. This game, I swear. I don't think there's any notes in Mumbo's hut. Yeah. Too hot for magic, Mumbo wants suntan. Yeah, so he won't even give you the time of day to transform you during the summer.